And we are live. Hello and welcome. You're watching the Anarch Media Show. You found my little corner of the interwebs. And it is episode 187. We're playing part 4 in our playthrough of Syberia, the 2002 adventure game of the year. And it is 9:01 a.m., 9:01 in the morning here in the land of the burning sun on November 5th, 2025. So thank you for joining us. If you've tuned into this, if you're watching this, please remember there's that like button if you like this kind of content, if you enjoy this, if you like Syberia. That's what we're playing, Syberia. So let's get the dragons going. Playing with fire, trying not to burn the mic. And we need to get Scully lit as well. Yeah, on cam it looks like this is right next to the mic. It's not. I'm at least 6 inches away from the mic. There we go. So without too much further ado, when last we left off our heroine, she had just gotten out of Barrackstadt. It was kind of my goal for the last session. Took us 2.5 hours, but we got out of there. So, switching back over, remember that like button, share this with your friends, subscribe if you consider subscribing if you haven't. That's why we do this. We are not monetized. We are not sponsored. We do this for the fun of it. So let's get Syberia launched. Produced on the fly by yours truly. We're a one-man operation, but we use the royal we. This is the original Syberia. We will play remastered Syberia when it drops, which is supposed to tomorrow. So loading up our previously saved game. Okay. Okay, we can't step off on that side, only on this side. The dark, dirty factory.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker!
Oscar, what's going on? Why has the train stopped? Where are we?
The springs of the train are unwound again, Kate Walker. As for the question pertaining to our geographical location, I really haven't the slightest idea.
Well, we'd better get looking for a winding machine, my dear Oscar. I hope that this place actually has one.
The air here is so polluted that I could not possibly risk leaving the locomotive. My joints might corrode irreparably.
Right. Let's see. See you soon, Oscar.
I shall stay right here, Kate Walker.
You're not going to be able to help me with anything, Oscar. Before we go in that door, let's check out all along cylinder. What's this? Okay, and this shows the winding mechanism. The key. Useful, okay. There we go. Move the big guy. We have to come forward one more time. We are wound. Let's get out of here.
I can't go that way.
I have to roll this thing all the way back. Yep, I have to roll all the way back. I could go that way. I'm not afraid. Alright, now we can get out of here. Hey!
Hey! You there!
Before we pursue him, let's go back to the train and see what he took. Oscar's not there, which is worrisome. I think he took out Oscar. Or at least Oscar's hands, yes, I think he took Oscar's hands, as I remember. Sorry, spoilers. I may be wrong. Oscar's always not helping much.
My God, Oscar! Oscar, talk to me! Are you okay?
Why, it is absolutely inadmissible, intolerable, and indescribable. I have been attacked.
What do you mean you've been attacked?
My hands! I no longer have them! They have been stolen!
My God, you haven't got your hands! But who did this? What's going on here?
We can be sure of one thing, Kate Walker. That this heinous crime was committed by a barbarian. A dysfunctional individual whose behavior lacks all finesse.
Did you get a look at your attacker? Tell me exactly how it happened.
I was standing here polishing up my metalwork. I was just thinking that with all the dust in the air, it would be a good idea to...
Oscar!
I was very busy, and I suddenly felt two powerful arms grab me from behind and tie me up before I had the chance to defend myself. I wanted to call out, but my attacker gagged me before I could emit the slightest sound. Then he dismantled my hands with a terrifying pair of pliers. It was horrible.
I can believe it, my poor Oscar, but did you see him?
He was a real barbarian, I tell you. He had bloodshot eyes, steel teeth, and brown scaly skin, and he emitted foul odors. He was a monster, Kate Walker, a real monster, and he had a weapon.
Oscar, please calm down. Everything's going to be all right. Right, I'm done. Take care of yourself, Oscar.
I don't think
Good luck,
anything I say
Kate
is going
Walker, and don't forget me.
Let's see what's on this cylinder real quick.
My dear brother, what joy to have news of you after your long silence during the war years. So, you're working for the Russians now. I tell you, we've been hearing some worrying stories about them here. Just your description of that dingy factory makes me cough. But it's so good to hear that your talent is being recognized for its true value, and that your automaton creations are taking the place of workers for all those menial jobs. I'm so proud that Vorarlberg automatons are making such a contribution, even if it is small, to the improvement of people's lives.
Meanwhile, back in Valladolid, we've been licking our wounds after the war years. Some people have returned, others not. Life is slowly coming back, but it's taking time. All my love, Anna.
Alright, let's go find Oscar's hands. Let's see what's down here first, real quick. Sure, why not? Let's go. Oh.
Hello? Hello?
Kate, it's Dan. Can you hear me?
Dan, is that you? I can't hear you so good. Dan?
Hey, Kate, let's talk. It's about the last conversation. Are you still mad at me? Come on, it's important.
Dan, you're breaking up. I'll try and call you when I get out of this mine.
You... Hey, Kate! Come on, what's happening? Listen, we've got to talk.
Look, the line's just getting worse and worse. I'm hanging up.
Now I need a fuse. Okay, after his hands, after the attacker, the barbarian.
That door is locked. I've got to find another way around.
Okay, I guess we're going back to the other. We are going that way.
Yes?
Kate, can you hear me this time?
Yes, I can hear you just perfectly, Dan, but I can't talk to you now. I'm in a real hurry.
I wanted to say sorry. I know I wasn't very understanding last time. I've been feeling a bit bad about it.
Okay, you're a real sweetheart, but I've got to leave you now. I'm not angry with you, so don't worry. I've just got to catch up to someone, and quick.
But Kate, this is really important.
I'll call you back, Dan. I'm sorry.
I guess we're going into the dark. No, that's not gonna work.
It's too dark to continue. I might lose my way. That looks like a ventilation duct. That looks like a ventilation duct.
Okay, so we have a ventilation duct. Let's make sure nothing else got dropped. No.
No point weighing myself down. Let's see. Let's go back over here again. That door is locked. I've got to find another way around. That looks like a ventilation duct.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you said.
This thing's jammed. If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. I don't need to do that. Go in the front in the locomotive section of the engine. That's what I need to do. Right there.
machines.
I can't go that way.
Not with that attitude, you can't. Oh. But now I believe I can use this thing as a fuse. The train is wound, but Oscar has lost his hands.
That looks like a ventilation duct.
I hate rats. No rats.
Hey, you! Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now!
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship. Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Okay.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theater. As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now, all I need is her...
When you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on private property.
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, the state in this city is me.
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
Well, as long as your train is at this station, it may be requisitioned and used for industrial purposes.
Out of the question. And I forbid you to do so.
Maybe I won't have to. Perhaps we can maybe come to some kind of agreement, my sweet lady.
I hope so. And fast. You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your passion amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I adapted an existing model, a reject automaton secretary. I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, He left long, long ago.
And what if I helped you to make some other hands, just for your automaton?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much doubt you are in any position to create such a perfect pair of hands.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time, here in my factory!
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkolsgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning. When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, that is when I first formed my plan to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
It's got a
And
Phantom
is
of the
she
Opera
okay
vibe
about
going
this?
on about this.
Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she
She'll be totally
realizes
okay with it.
how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now, isn't that a good idea?
No.
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I go hunting for this singer then?
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory.
It's not obsessed.
It's like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
This whole story is completely nuts.
Yep.
Who are you?
Sergei Borodin, the director of the industrial city of Komkolsgrad. Or what is left of it at least. But who are you, for that matter? And why have you stopped in my station without authorization?
I didn't choose to stop in your station, but my train has a technical problem. My name is Kate Walker, and I'm an American lawyer.
It is very kind of you to come so far just to visit this place.
I repeat again, I never intended to stop here. I'm on a business trip. I'm a lawyer, goddammit.
Right. And what brings you here?
Like I said, a stupid mechanical hitch.
Alright. Let's go look at his
Please,
room.
excuse me. I have to go now.
So be it.
Don't trust you, though.
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
Madame Romansky. What am I looking for? What am I looking at in here? Young Helena Romansky's crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike gathered for the 9th Vodor Festival in Brussels. The young Russian soprano was the relation of the event. She is an exceptionally talented singer, and at the tender age of 20, Helena looks to have a very promising career ahead of her. Helena Romansky's finest numbers are collected here on this golden disc, millions of copies of which are being sold around the world. The Voice. Helena Romansky. Comrade Helena Romansky sings for the people. Her series of recitals with piano performed in the factories for our great republic. After Kiev, our diva arrived in Kolmsgrad. Ravishing Helena is seen here with the factory director Comrade Borodin and several admirers. Helena Romansky's success in Europe is assured. The great Helena Romansky, our nation's glory, appears and triumphs every night on Europe's most famous stages. Following from Milan, Paris, and Vienna, Helena Romansky gave an exceptional recital in which her voice was even more powerful and moving than ever. Helena Romansky at this point is at the peak of her artistic career, and her recitals that year are exceptional. A high point and testimony to this greatness is her unforgettable interpretation of Rigoletto, sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. Let us not forget that later he has recently decided to pursue his career in the United States. And Frank's dating Kate's mother. Yesterday evening, adoring crowds filled out the Bolshoi to say their fond farewells to Helena Romansky, their diva, making her last ever public appearance. Romansky revolutionized lyrical artistry, and her name has already passed into posterity. Through the well of emotion, her fatigue and illness, she merely managed to utter a tearful thank you. Okay. To unknown Kemsky Apartments, Street in Moscow. Okay, dear Helena, please forgive me such familiarity of tone. I have written to you so often for so long. I feel I have come to know you intimately through my correspondence. Writing to you at this address for the 112th time. My work progresses well. Yeah, this is gonna be. Yeah, you are obsessing, dude. More certain I become that one day you will visit me in this factory that is dedicated entirely to you. I have immense hope in my heart, and am awaiting your acceptance of my invitation. Yours in faith and devotions, Sergey Borodin. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got problems.
That door is locked.
Go back down. That wasn't done yet. Let's go back.
Listen, obviously all this has been just one big misunderstanding. So you're going to give me Oscar's hands back, and we are going to get out of your city immediately.
Out of the question. I must have these hands. That is all.
And what if I helped you to make some other hands, just for your automaton?
Why should life be
Please excuse me. I have to go now.
So be it.
I guess I'm going back up. We have a letter. get out of here and call Kate's mom, who's dating Frank. Because he'll know where Helena is.
Hi, Mom.
Kate! What? Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Yes.
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply got to get my beauty sleep. I've got an absolutely crazy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's real important and urgent. I haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing a Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin. Frank Malkovich.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's right. They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he must have known a famous singer called Helena Romansky. She's Russian, too. Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
Oh, you do? Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with a Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. Frank says she was very ill and she withdrew from circulation. Really? She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arrowbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's not sure. And well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom. And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. Thanks again. Catch you later.
Okay. Okay, how do we get to Arlbad? Kompolsgrad.
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all. This whole business just keeps turning round and round in my head.
What business, Dan?
But Kate, that argument we had, have you forgotten? I really need to talk about that again.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah, sure. Getting carried away never solves anything, does it? I must say I felt really dumb when I hung up.
Really?
Yeah, I left the door to my office open and I was convinced everybody around heard me.
I'm so embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm sorry to your colleagues from me.
It doesn't matter, honey. promise me that you will never put me in that state again.
Oh,
You're usually
put you
so
in that state.
delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's true I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay, I see. And still no Hans Vorarlberg?
No.
Keep me posted. You know how important you are to me. Hurry home, huh?
I'll try. Big hug, Dan.
Dang, must be going the right way because I'm getting calls from Dan.
Director,
Ah, it is you, Miss Walker.
Director, I think I know where Helena Romansky is.
My God, you have found Helena? That is fantastic.
Yeah, we need to go to Arlebad.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arlebad.
Arlebad. Helena Romansky is in Arlebad.
You know the town then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday, Arlebad welcomed all the big wigs of the regime. To be granted a stay there was a real honor. Today, the honor has gone, along with all the generals and colonels, all washed away with the sea.
It sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romansky would be happier here. I think she'll prefer the peace and quiet here, the perfect tranquility of our little town.
How can I get to Arlebad?
There is one way that you can. Here in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left. But that drunk old fool living up there, he'll have something.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not alone? What's up there?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau? There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days in reaching for another bottle than reaching for the stars.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe. But good days for him are far and few between. I wish you luck.
How do I get up to the space compound then?
There is a monorail that leads up to the Cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going. Wish me luck.
I am counting on you, Miss Walker.
Do the guy's dirty work for him. Okay, that was the monorail. Another phone call? Come on, people.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, that you? How are you?
Olivia, great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
No. Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Arlebad. Can you imagine how lucky I am?
Not really. Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy case? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
Look, it's like this.
What
If I'm
happened
going
to
to get to
Kate?
the end of my journey,
Used to
I've
be
got to
cool.
link up this singer and the director of the Comkalsgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Why did you say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting harder and harder to back you up all the time.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like, we went to the movies the other day, and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
No! No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldberg. You don't mind, do you, Kate?
No worries.
The whole goal.
Look, I've got to go, Olivia. Take care.
Let's go over here first.
I need a key.
There's the drunk guy, the drunk cosmonaut.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo. Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff. Oh, holy mother! A dame, a pretty dame on the launch pad.
Please, no need to worry, sir. Just do stay calm. I just want some information.
Watch what you're doing, sweetheart. We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, man?
Okay. Arlbad.
I need to get to Arlbad, and quick.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies here. Got to keep an eye on them. Tricky job, too, you know. All these bottles.
I heard that maybe you could lend me a vehicle or something?
A vehicle? All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders. I say, let us raise our glass to this finest soldier this country's ever known, little lady.
I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not in the mood for a drink right now.
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart. To your health, while you have it.
Okay.
Please, can you try and get a grip? I must absolutely find a way out of this industrial complex.
Jeez, me too. I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink. Here, get your pretty little lips around this. Vodka. Tell me what you think.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Toast my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special bottle for this special occasion. Something to blow you away. 3, 2, 1, contact, and have liftoff.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that? Did you say something? Are our female comrades revolting or what? Oh, trouble on its way. Bottoms up. Power to the babushkas.
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter. He's too drunk to help anyone anyway.
I am not drunk. I have drunk. A little.
What is this?
Strange. Sure, I left a bottle or two around here. I gotta get some air. Wall's getting pretty tight. We'll think about that blast off later, huh?
Are you okay, Colonel? Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah.
Be careful! Don't lean out too far or you'll...
Ah!
Okay. I still need a key. I think it's not there. What's this? There's the key. Comrades subsequent to defection over the last year, comrades of the government space commission have reached an unfavorable conclusion concerning the Vorarlberg project, Project XP25. Space Commission is convinced that Hans Vorarlberg's research will yield no concrete results capable of serving the military interests of our country or of advancing its space program. Okay, consequently, we've ordered the irrevocable suspension of the program. The directive announces the provisional closure of the Komskolsgrad Cosmodrome and reassignment of the Vorarlberg project program XP25 test pilots to other domains. Okay. That's where I need to get him, but I don't know why I can't spray him down.
I need a key. I need a key.
There's a key. Okay. Let's go up.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works.
Okay, can't do the siren without a crank. cosmonaut up into the air. I have to get him to lift off. I have to wake him up.
Hey, what's happening? That's water you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
Alright, we got him awake.
Calm down. It's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all. You must have had quite a bit to drink.
Gee, you're right there. Not the first time, either. Probably won't be the last. Man, my head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do excuse me. But it was the only way I could think of to bring you back to your senses.
A little extreme, maybe. But I get the impression you're a lady who likes to see results.
Do you think the airship still works?
No idea. It's been so long since it was used.
And then I've got to learn how to use it, too.
You won't have any worries there. It has an automatic pilot. Go visit if you want. Here's the key.
Thanks. Does Arrowbad mean anything to you?
Arrowbad. It's been a long time since I heard that name. It's a spa resort, man. Top brass of the regime would go there. As well as convalescing soldiers, tired politicians, profiteers and racketers, the whole caboodle. They'd go live it up, all expenses paid. One privilege I never got. Just 2 steps away from becoming the nation's hero, and no free holiday for me.
And where exactly is this place?
Further east. We never had to know where exactly. The airship was programmed to take vacationers there. From here.
There aren't many vehicles on this base.
When they decided to close the Cosmodrome, they towed all the useful equipment away.
It doesn't matter. I'll find some other way.
If I can help you, please, just ask.
I came here by train, but unfortunately it broke down. I've got to get to Arrowbad immediately. Someone told me you might have a vehicle to lend me.
Someone? Who might that someone be? I hope you're not talking about Sergei Borodin.
Well, yes, I am. The director of the industrial complex below.
Be careful, ma'am. He is not a rational man. He can be mean and very dangerous.
He suggested I come and see you, actually. But I get the impression that he doesn't care much for you either.
I don't care what he thinks of me. All I say to you is, watch out for him.
Thank you so much for helping me. I'm sorry to have woken you up like that.
It's been great talking to you, ma'am. I think I'll take 40 wings right now.
Alright, let's go up. Let's look at the airship. Airship's this way.
Doesn't look like that works.
Okay.
There you are. I was looking for you. I've managed to trigger the autopilot mechanism, but the airship still won't take off. Do you know why?
Maybe. I've got some idea. But you look like you're a pretty good mechanic.
Let's just say that since the start of the journey, I've managed to get by and get to know Hans Vorarlberg's strange contraptions.
Okay. I have a deal to make with you. I've been living in this dumb launcher site for years. And I've always said that one of these days I'm going to the stars on that flying wing. And I better make that trip before vodka stews my brain. But I gotta know how it works. And you look like you might have some clue at least. If you could help me get to the stars, I'll tell you how the airship works. What do you say? We got a deal?
Why not? I'll see what I can do for you.
What are you tinkering with? Why is it taking so long?
Just a bit longer, if you can. I'm doing my best.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't wait. Put yourself in my shoes. I've been dreaming of this moment for so long.
Getting the cosmonaut into space. May have to take a quick break. Nothing in here. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. I'm not going to go to the wait screen, but we're going to pause. Let's see if we can, that's what we want. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Nope. Going back. It's got to be around here. I need a crank for that. Just checking to see if there's anything that I'm missing here.
Doesn't look like that works.
Yeah, I know you want to take off, but I have to figure out how to get you to fly away.
This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed.
Oh. Some hook things up. To go get a blood test from the cosmonaut. Oh, he's in this thing. I can't. Duh.
Comrade Boris, I need a few drops of your blood.
Excuse me?
To get the centrifuge going, we'll need to analyze the pilot's blood. If you're going to the stars, you've got to be in good health, you see? That's why I need a blood sample. It won't hurt.
There's two things a good soldier is always ready to do. Drop his pants and spill his blood. Go ahead.
I'll only be needing your blood.
My pleasure, ma'am. Ow!
Okay, let's do this. Alcohol level too high. Kate can't use her blood. there we go.
Okay, I think I've figured out how it works. Get settled in and let's go. Colonel, are you all right?
Never been better. Head's spinning a bit, but I am used to that. I'm a professional pilot.
There he goes into the flying wing.
Miss Walker! Come in, Miss Walker! Are you receiving me?
Clear as smog. Can you speak up?
I'm ready. Press the launch button.
Commencing countdown.
Takeoff procedure engaged. Countdown commencing.
Colonel, you've forgotten to tell me the secret of the airship. What do I have to do?
The airship will need to be right up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
And here he goes.
2, 1, 0. We have liftoff.
And he's gone. Airship will need to be cranked. Where is the crank? There it is. Can get in the airship and hopefully take off for Arlbad. If I was uber rich, I'd build myself an airship. Been streaming for nearly 2 hours and we finally made it to Arlbad. More phone calls.
Hello?
What do you think you're doing, Kate? I wanted updates. I wanted results.
Certainly, Mr. Marson. We all do. Down on the ground, we're doing all we can, but there's no new developments.
Kate, I don't think you understand the urgency of this situation. Universal Toys are on my back and digging in. I can't hold them off much longer. You're putting the firm in a very tricky situation.
I am very sorry, but a slight mishap or two has meant that I've had to modify my mission temporarily.
Miss Walker, you're walking on a minefield here. I don't have to underline that this affair is Class A priority numero uno. Hot.
I am only too aware of that, Mr. Marson, and believe me, I am doing all I possibly can. But this mission is really no piece of cake.
You can have all the cake you want and eat it too when you get home. Next time I call you, I want something concrete, something solid. I want results. You understand? Results.
Yes, Mr. Marson.
What's out here? Oh, this is the train station. Landing station.
That is so beautiful. Good morning, sir.
Good day to you, ma'am, and welcome to the Hotel Krotsky. I don't expect you've made a reservation, have you? Well, no matter. We've got a few rooms left with a sea view. By far the best on offer.
Well, actually I wasn't counting on staying in Arlbad.
I see. It's like that then. So, what can I do for you?
I want to meet someone who lives here.
That's very inconvenient. None of my customers said they were expecting someone. You can't just turn up like that. We've got a very strict policy. In this day and age, the hotel ain't too open to, impromptu visits from any Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Please, I absolutely must speak with her. It's very important.
If it was that important, all you had to do was ring the hotel. People come here to rest, you see, to get away from the world, which ain't turning so good these days. Don't let me keep you. Good day to you, ma'am.
Honestly, if I could have called, I would have called, but I couldn't. So please, can you bend the rules just a little, sir?
Ma'am, in this hotel, we don't bend nothing for no one. With respect.
Let's see if we can get... We'll
Sir,
try help.
I really could use your help.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but my helping hand only serves my hotel guests.
Well, let me just say that by helping me out, you'd also be helping out one of your very own guests.
Ma'am, I'm not to be wound around anyone's little finger. You hear?
Could you tell me if a certain Hans Vorarlberg has ever been here?
On a spa holiday?
Yes, that's it.
I'm sorry, but our hotel register is strictly confidential.
Come on, please. It's not like it's a state secret you're telling me here.
And if I just let you consult our register, what am I going to get out of it?
My eternal gratitude?
That's just what I was expecting. Adieu, as the French say, madame.
Usually I travel on this fantastic mechanical train. Haven't I seen some kind of a station here? Is it possible to arrive here by train, then?
Of course it is. What were you suggesting? If I'm not very much mistaken, that's your air balloon I see getting blown to shreds in the hotel garden.
Oh, yeah, the airship. That's a bit different. I just borrowed that to make the round-trip journey to Arlbad.
Whatever. You better think about getting it off there, and quick. With that contraption on my lawn, some of my clientele might have a relapse.
All right, let's try Arlbad.
It's a real shame that there aren't any guests at your hotel.
We had our moment of glory, but now it's all in the past. That's all.
Doesn't it make you sad?
Why should it? Once upon a time I met the greatest of the great. Now I got my memories. Sweet memories.
Okay, he's no
Well,
use.
Thanks anyway.
At your service, ma'am.
Alright, let's just,
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Attack! Attack! Attack!
broom closet. Here we go. We'll grab some soap. Doesn't look like we can grab anything else.
Attack! Attack!
And we'll just take the detergent and drop it in the fountain here. And let's go talk to this guy again. Mr. Pompous.
Sir? Sir? Sir?
Attack! Attack! Attack!
Sir?
Okay. What's this?
Attack! Attack! Attack!
I'm sorry to disturb you again, but I've absolutely got to meet Madame Romansky.
Don't even think about it. Any way into this hotel is bolted.
Why are you telling me that?
No reason. Like that, just in case you feel like walking in and rummaging about. The times are changing, ma'am, and we've had to introduce a security system. Keep out unwanted visitors as sure as we keep out the sand and the salt, if you get my drift.
Yeah, of course. Well, thanks again for your warmth and hospitality. Sir, I really could use your help.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Well, let me just...
Ma'am.
Okay. What about the...
I want to meet someone who lived...
That's very inconvenient. If it was that important.
Honestly...
Ma'am, in this hotel...
Let me introduce myself. I'm Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer sent by a major American law firm to take care of a delicate inheritance case.
Ah, very pleased to meet you, Miss Walker. Felix Smetana at your service. I'm the receptionist of this establishment. Between you and me and the brick wall, I often play the role of general manager here, too. Ah, these days the place ain't what it used to be.
This hotel is truly incredible, though. It's kind of sumptuous in an old-fashioned way.
You should see how sumptuous our suites are. For more than a whole century, they have accommodated some of the world's greats. Would you like to take one?
No, it's okay, thank you.
No.
I'm not staying. I've got to get away. I'm expected.
Right. Well, in that case, I don't see what I can do for you.
Well, thanks anyway.
At your service, ma'am.
Okay, how do we get his attention to the fountain? Oh. We do this. Let's open the curtain. Now we'll ring the bell, see if we get any attention now. Uh-oh. YouTube's giving me an error.
Sir?
You again? You're beginning to really overstep the mark. I warn you, one more and I'm going to... But what the hell's going on over there? Why is it me gets hell to pay when there's already too much work to do?
I think we're going to call this the stream. We're getting an error from YouTube. We've got him out of the way. I think we're going to call this the stream for today. Saying my bit rate's too low. Alright, let's save the game. We're saving our game here. We've gotten all the way to Arlbad. Hope you've enjoyed watching this, watching the playthrough of Syberia 1, the first initial Syberia. This is in preparation for the remastered, which will be dropping tomorrow, should be. And so next week we will be playing a little of the remastered Syberia. Getting a little refresher on the game and how things work, what the puzzles are. Making our way through it. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, remember hit that like button. It's why we do what we do. We are not monetized, we're not sponsored. We do all this for the likes and the subs. So we'll go ahead and quit the game now. And jump over back to the main cam. So thank you for joining us. If you watched this far, or if you joined in just now, thank you for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed playing Syberia. It's a fun game, beautiful atmosphere, wonderful soundtrack. And there are three more games in the Syberia collection. Syberia 2, Syberia 3, and there's a fourth one that is I don't remember the name of. But there are 4. And we'll probably work our way through some of these. So, until next time, I'm Anarchimedes, signing off.